Although learning new things is not easy, the rewards can have life-changing effects. From becoming more valuable, to being more independent, lifelong learning advantages are many and compelling. Stay until the end of the video, to find out how to become a lifelong learner, and why it's so important to never stop learning.
How to become a lifelong learner.
Becoming a lifelong learner really boils down to your attitude. You must commit yourself to want to learn as much as possible, but it's important to be aware that learning is an ongoing endeavor. There are always new things to learn. Think of it as a journey, and not a mission to be completed. Realize that you must be the one in charge of your own learning, and be motivated to do so. It's very important to have a good understanding of yourself, and try to gravitate to subjects you know are going to be interesting to you. Structure is important to keep you motivated to learn as much as possible about the topic of your choice. What are you trying to accomplish? Are you interested in improving your social life? Or do you want to make more money? Whatever the motivation might be, the most important thing is to have a proper process once you start. Keep involved, analyze your progress, and adjust if necessary. Identify what you are lacking, and have a clear picture of the desired level of understanding you're trying to achieve. Let's say you'd like to be able to travel more often. You should take every opportunity to learn how to be better organized with your money, how to maximize every cent you earn. Don't make impulsive purchases, basically realizing your weaknesses and trying to improve on them. To be able to be a lifelong learner, you'll have to know the importance of self-motivation, and learn as much as you can about how to self-motivate. Becoming enamored and immersing yourself in the subject you're trying to improve is a great way to keep motivated. If you're liking the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Let's keep going.
Why it's important to never stop learning.
Let's face it, learning is not the easiest of tasks, especially when you're starting from scratch. Doesn't matter if it's sports related or involving physical activities, or if it's something more on an intellectual level, like learning how to program video games or graphic design. The harder the struggle, the bigger the reward. You'll feel a more satisfying feeling of gratification if you accomplish something harder than if you wouldn't have to try too hard. Evolving as a person, no matter what segment, is guaranteed to make you feel more confident in yourself and your abilities. The more versatile you become, the more valuable you are to your company. It might seem logical, but not everyone seems to grasp the concept. If you are able to complete a project from beginning to end, and are proficient in all its stages, then you are definitely more valuable than someone who only knows one facet of it. For example, if you know how to start a project, delegate work, manage personnel, and then complete a sale, you'll become more important than someone who can only sell. You also become more employable. If you're skilled in a variety of different subjects, then you'll be able to perform a wider variety of jobs. Knowing that you're qualified in different areas will give you an amazing sense of freedom. Everyone hates a know-it-all. When you see things through that lens, then the opposite is considered a good thing. People like to teach, and love people who want to learn. When you ask questions, it shows humility. The will to improve and learn always resonates well with other people, especially your boss, because it shows interest and commitment to the company. When people are teaching you, they feel good about themselves. They feel knowledgeable and helpful. At a scientific level, when we perform good deeds, our brains release hormones that give us a sense of well-being. And because you are the one making this process happen, there's immediate empathy. By acknowledging you don't know everything, you'll remain humble, and subconsciously more sympathetic towards your fellow man. This happens because you recognize no one is an island, and everyone needs help sometimes. Being arrogant is not sustainable. There's always something that you might need to learn, and that means that there's always a present feeling that you may need help from someone in the future. The consolidation of the mastery of any knowledge happens through teaching. Realize that you will only be sure that you indeed master a subject when you are able to effectively teach it to someone else. Like I mentioned before, people are predisposed to help. It makes us feel good and better about ourselves. Knowing that what you taught will make a difference in someone's life is extremely gratifying. More so if you consider that knowledge could be passed down to others by the people that you taught. If you aspire to take a leadership role, then teaching is mandatory. As the leader, you'll want your subordinates to do the best possible job they can, and they'll only be able to achieve that if they are well taught. Becoming a great teacher is crucial. You'll know you've become a good teacher when someone you taught is able to perform his duties without your supervision, and also teach others your methods. It's very important to have a good approach to teaching. This should be done in a way that encourages others to think for themselves, and to solve problems without your assistance. If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.